Hello, everybody. It's me. Hi. No musical interlude tonight. I decided to say screw that. Um, I know I'm a few minutes late, folks, so thank you for being patient in waiting for me to come on. If you have, let me just make sure I send a Twitch or a Twitch, haha, not Twitch, a tweet to let everybody know that the party is starting. Um, let's see here. Dory, what's up? Zeta, what's up? Yankees first. Yay. Yankees first. Thank you, Zeta. That's awesome. You are wonderful. Twitter, turtle. Wait, turtle, turtle. Um, there we go. Done. So, who wants to do a binge watch of Desperate Housewives or Full House? I don't want to be Felicity Huffman or Lori Loughlin right now. Ooh wee. Not good. Not good for them, is it? Um, not good. So, um, well, it is getting a little tiring, but it's funny to see how the mighty are falling when it comes to these uh, celebrities that, it's like Lori Loughlin. I always thought, like back in the day, it was like, oh, Lori Loughlin, ooh, and but then I don't know, just something about her just kind of always, I don't know, it's just because like she seemed a little snooty to me. I don't know why, but I'm seeing it because it's like, oh, you're one of those people that, oh yeah, here's 50 grand or here's 15 grand or 25 grand, you know, put my kid in on a rowing scholarship that they've never rowed in a boat before. Yeah. I don't know. That stuff's not good. It's not good at all. But hey, that's the way shit goes, I suppose. Hey Kimmy, what's up? Oh yeah, yeah. This is the tip of the iceberg. This shit's gonna blow up. This whole uh, college thing. I mean, shit. Who knows? It's probably even rooted into the Mueller probe. I don't know. I don't know. It could be. Trump University is connected. No, I doubt that because I think even I don't even. Those people may not be that dumb. But anyway. Ginger Snaps is coming, I think. Nurse Julie's here. Yay, Nurse Julie. What's going on, girl? How you doing? Of course Emma can come. Of course she... Silly. Emma is an honored guest in our room here. Emma, of course. Robin, what's going on, girl? How you doing? Really good to see you over here. Really good to see you over here. Yankee, before I go any further, may I get in contact with you after our show tonight? Let's see here. Oh, Dory's like, okay, thanks, Yank. Dory's like, I'm allergic to cats. Uh-oh. Liz, what's up, Liz? How you doing? I uphold 6-4 being late. Uphold 6-4. 10-4, good buddy. Uphold 6-4. Oh, apologize. Oh, for being late? Oh, Kim. I think you should really be fully uphold 6-4ing for it. Because, I mean, to be sincere, you really have to uphold 6-4. So that's just my thing. Hey, 420, what's up, man? And all right. So there we go. All right. So we'll get started. We had. Oh, Dory's like, I'm getting baby chicks tomorrow. You're getting baby chicks? Really? Nice. Awesome. How are they? I mean, how are you getting them? Are they already like in the shell? They're ready to hatch. Like you have them like incubating, or are you having them brought to you, or just curious how that works? Just wondering. But that does sound really awesome. So tonight's episode of BB Canada was a little riveting. We had a tie vote tonight. Shit. Production hadn't said anything, I think, up until yesterday or today about Cory's vote, because Cory didn't have a vote. Because they were all wondering throughout most of the week if Cory was going to have a vote or not. So I don't know when that was apparent that it came down that she was not going to have a vote, but I don't know. I don't know if that would have had much of a factor in it. I still think Maki would have probably gone on a 6-5 vote if she was able to vote, but the Great Dane stood his ground and took him down. And I when I think about it, even though Maki didn't know how to play the game, I think Dane got out the better player, the better competitor. Because clearly, when it came down to competitions, Maki was no slouch. He was third in both HOHs, and veto. I think he was. I'm trying to remember. Was he even in the veto though? I'm trying to remember. But he certainly proved that he is a competitor on different fronts. So that I think was the better choice in the sense of a strategic gameplay. Plus the idea that Maki kind of came at Dane a little bit, and also he came at Anthony a little bit. So it was kind of like he did not do the right things for those last couple of days, and he did not. He basically got himself voted out based on those things. And Kiera, they were highly anticipating staying. And I honestly thought it was either going to be a 7-3 or maybe even an 8-2 vote, but I was wrong. It was 5-5. And Dane made that decision, and when he came up and he started talking, I'm like, where are you going with this? And then he said, Maki, I'm getting rid of you. I'm like, oh, okay, well, all right. And Maki put a plague on the house. A plague on a plague on all of you. A plague on this house. And I'm like, all right, so somebody's been reading their Shakespeare. All right, a plague on both your houses. And he said, you're all phony and all that. I mean, he kept it clean, and he kept it calm. He walked up those stairs. He only hugged Mama Kay. He actually tried to avoid everybody, but Mama Kay kind of ran after him at the base of the stairs and gave him a hug. And he took that, and when he walked out that door, he was upset, but he said he was relieved because he got out of that house and that wasn't his element, and that he felt free. And that sounds like Maki because, I mean, even though it's only been 13 days that we've been able to know who he is, we've only had about 6 or 7 days to really learn about him. And in that time, you could definitely tell he was a free spirit, fun-loving dude. And he's not the type for drama. He's not the type for mixing it up. And he found that maybe it was the right time for him to step away. And sometimes you have to make those hard choices. I mean, this wasn't a choice for him. But at least he felt comfortable enough, it seemed, after he left, when he was speaking with Arisa, that he was completely fine with the way things worked out. And I'm happy for him. I really am. If he gets a chance to get back in the game, depending on who else there is, if there is a buyback, a pre-jury buyback, so far I would rather see him go back in than Laura. But depending on who else there is that goes out, if they do a buyback after 4 people, 3 people, 5 people, whatever it is, if they do one, so far he would be the one I'd rather see go back in. But who's next? Who's next? Because now, Queen Chelsea for the week. HOH. First female HOH of the year. And this channel's picked to win the game. So, I'm happy for Chelsea. I like Chelsea. I think she'll do well. I think she'll win the game. I picked her. So I have to be confident in her. But I believe that when you watch the episode tonight, again, the focus was not on one specific person throughout. It focused on many people. It focused on Maki. It focused on Kiera, of course. That's to be expected because the first 30 minutes of it is all the lead up to the eviction. And the conversations that we got to see there were kind of interesting. The conversations like that Maki and Mama Kay would have, how she was kind of trying to reel him in, kind of tell him, help him out to get through this. that Wonky? It's Wonky. Hi, Wonky. You've got gifts from me. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
What do you want me to take out?
Oh, sure, if you'd like. Pardon me, folks. Just doing a equipment change here. There you go. Thank you. Are you staying? Or are you going? Oh, okay. All right. Love you.
Love you.
Thank you. Again. Um. So yeah, there was the little meeting between Maki and Dane, and Dane was pissed because he didn't want it to go the way it went. Um. And so that kind of I kind of wondered for a moment because like I really did think he wanted to keep Kiera and get rid of Maki. I mean, yes, his idea was he said, well, I mean, of course, he said at the beginning that he wanted to put Maki up um, as a pawn. Pawns go home, right? Because he wanted to backdoor Sam. Well, that didn't work, and therefore one of the two had to go. So he just basically left it up to the house, and he, I think Dane really did feel badly about getting rid of him. Um, and when he did have his tape, when they rolled the goodbye videos for Maki, the one when Dane was saying things to him, Maki went like this, like, okay, I know you mean that. That's from the heart. Um, so I think he really has a respect for Dane's game. I think he has a respect for Dane, and what he's gone by, and understood that what the moves that he made. So Maki not being really fully in the know of how Big Brother works, now he knows, but he appreciates where it all comes from, and Esty really, really, really was trying to reel him in because she knew the things that he was saying and doing were just not going to go over with the rest of that house. And then Dane comes in and joins the conversation and is pretty much just I love how he just scoots in and lays down on the filing shelving in there, just lays right down across like 2 4-foot sections or whatever it was, and he just lays there no problem, like he's a bunch of filing shelves and shit. um And Esty, I'll tell you, really, I think she's got a very good social game. It's not the best social game, but it's a good one in the sense that she's not putting noses out of joint. She's not being too snooty. She's not being snooty at all. Actually, she's probably been the most one of the most docile people in the house, and definitely one of the most perky, bubbly, um, effervescent, if you will. Not to throw like 25-cent words out there, but you know what I'm saying is like she's keeping things happy. She's being a good shining light in the house, and that she's not creating a bunch of bad energy. Um, so I mean, kudos to her for that. That might get her. I really think Esty is going to go jury, and she might go long term. Um, I did say in my early thoughts that when I was doing the replay or the interviews with that Ika did, I did state that I thought that Esty had the ability to go a long way in the game, and I'm still sticking to that. I don't know if she will make it to the final three, but I wouldn't be surprised if she did. Um, Now I'm wondering where Chelsea's going to go this week. She's not. Adam and Sam are going to be safe as hell. All right, so we know that. There's no backdoor of Sam happening. There's no putting up Adam and Sam. There's no putting up neither and backdooring one. That's not happening. Unless there's some special thing that comes up this week. Mm-mm. Nope. So, where does she go? I'm guessing that she's going to go after some of the other marginalized people in the house. People in the house that are not necessarily part of her clique, part of her group. So she's not going to go after the pretty boys. She's not going to go after Sam. If anything, she won't go after Kiera. She's got a good rapport with Kiera. I could see her putting up Mama K. And maybe Cory. Cory might be an easy one to put up because this would be the first time Cory would have the opportunity to be up for nomination. And she did come into the game a week late. So Chelsea could just say, you had the advantage of coming in 7 days after we did. And you had the benefit of a whole week of safety. So this would be her opportunity to prove her worth, if you will, by being on the block, getting a chance to play for veto. And, but here's the thing, too. If you're a power player in this game, and I'm not saying Chelsea is a power player, because we haven't seen any sign of that. But whoever becomes HOH this year, for the whole season, we've learned already that the HOH is not going to play for veto. They can't. They're going to draw 3 names, not 2. So, or actually, I'm sorry, yeah, they're gonna draw 3 names. Or actually, wait, no, it's total of they'll have a total of 6, of course, but the HOH will not be there, so it'll be the 2, and then others by random draw. So that means that if you're HOH, you want to be able to know who your plan is for putting up way ahead of time, and then go from there, because you can't plan on it like, well, I'll just be HOH and I'll win veto. Because now a lot of guys, just go ahead and say, well, like Adam. Adam would be the type of guy that would be like, well, I'll just go out and win the veto too. All right, yeah, you probably will. But Chelsea, that's not necessarily going to be the case. So we'll have to see where that goes. The let's see, what else did we have here? The set for tonight's HOH comp was very, very simple, very easy, didn't require any bullshit. Simple QA, true or false, real easy. And it was just based off that series of fun events that they all did as secret agents. Conga line? Okay. Although now I'm thinking back at it, they had them doing all sorts of things. And, now, they had the drop and give me 20. They had dance. They had do a conga line. 5 people doing a jump rope at once in tandem. And, a few other things. I was trying to look for the spy thing there. But the only thing I could reach for on that was that there was a conga line scene in one of the James Bond movies, Moonraker. But that's the only parallel that I could see in that in that particular series of events or things that they did, because they actually did a conga line in Moonraker when they were in Rio de Janeiro in the movie, uh, during Carnival. So I saw that and I'm like, yeah, okay, I see the scene. I'm just like, where's the rest of this come into spy stuff? Drop and give me 20. Well, okay, yeah, they got to get fit. Okay. Um, Dance around. Okay, I don't know. I don't remember any James Bond flicks where all of a sudden people just started busting out into dance. But okay, all right, sure. I'll maybe. Um, but you could tell that the selection of people by uh, each respective winner of the head-to-heads on the true false, um, they were all pretty strategic as to who they picked to pull up to bring up. So you could certainly see where certain people henpecked this person, that person, to make them go against each other. Um, Adam had to go up there twice. The second time he lost to Mark. So, and that's what I mean is one. I forget who put the two of them up against each other, but it was somebody from that other portion of the house. Um, so the allegiances, the alignments that are in the house seem to stay true to form when it came down to that choosing. Um, and of course, when Chelsea won that HOH, that was a great thing for her. Now let's go back into what you guys are saying here. And before we go any further, folks, please make sure, regardless if you're watching here on Toe the Camel, or if you're watching on Big Brother Bry, on a rewatch of this or replay, please make sure that you hit the subscribe, hit the like, and please share this on Twitter. Share it on social media. Wherever Big Brother is being discussed. It would be greatly appreciated if you share the word about the channel. Welcome folks over, and we're always looking for new folks to include over here in the group, and just enjoy talking about Big Brother, no other nonsense, and that's it. So, and while there is nonsense, also I do come up with nonsense that I talk about, and so sometimes I mix my own nonsense in with Big Brother, but it's just what I do. Yes, thank you, Kim, for mentioning that. There are 5 extra large of our original shirts left with the Big Brother Bry logo, which you see on your screen up above. Um, they're black t-shirts, extra large in size, and they're $15. That includes shipping, and that's within the U.S. So if you do choose to purchase one, paypal.me/BigBroBry, which is up on your screen, up above over right there. And so we appreciate that. Oh, Kim, good. Thank you. I was going to ask you about Dylan. Okay. Um, he's comfortable. Okay, cool. Um, collector's items. Yeah, I suppose they will. In a roundabout way, I suppose. Um, and by the way, last night there was a question regarding the new merch that we're going to have. We're going to have some hats and we're going to have some shirts. Um, those should be available, I'm hoping, by the end of the week. But if they are not, they will be available soon. There was a request for purchasing the hats, because we're going to have a limited amount. We're only going to have maybe a half dozen hats to sell, because I only ordered about 10. Somebody asked about pre-orders, and I did say that I did not wish to do that, simply based on the fact that I want to have merchandise in hand before I sell it. Plain and simple. Um, I just don't think it. I don't feel comfortable doing it any other way. Um, so, and I would, but I did say to those folks who are interested in hats to go ahead and email me, and it'll be a first come first serve option for you. You'll get an option. It'll be a first come first serve. Um, I did not announce a price on them yet because I have not figured out what the price would be. Um, but when I do have them and I'm able to determine what the price will be on those, then I'll let you know, and then you'll have your option to purchase or not. And if you wish to, great. If you don't, I completely understand. Um, because there is a small amount of them, they will be a little bit more pricey. But they are, from my understanding, they're going to be awesome. And so far, the materials that I've gotten from the company are great. The shirts, folks have loved them, and I'm hoping that the hats are the same. I'm anticipating that. And Kim's going to have a one of one. Kim's going to have a purple, Baltimore Ravens purple edition championship hat for her Celebrity Big Brother draft pick choices, and her eventual grand prize winner of Tamar Braxton that she chose. So, woot woot, woot woot. That's right. Yes, Zeta, that's right. Anthony is a smooth operator. That's absolutely true. And Wonky pointed that out tonight too. She goes, I really like Anthony. I said, yep, absolutely. Anthony he's got this shit, like, he is smooth, he's calm, he's collected, he gathers his thoughts well, and he strategizes. But he doesn't strategize to so much degree that it makes your head spin. He's just very zen about shit. And that's the it's funny, you'd look at Maki and you'd figure, man, that guy is zen. That guy is chill as a motherfucker. But Anthony is even more chill. Like Maki was chill in a pronounced way. He dressed a certain way. He dressed the kind of freestyle, almost granola type hippie looking kind of thing, which I thought was a cool look for Maki. And he came off very chill that way, and he was. But when it comes to the game, Anthony is the chill dude, absolutely, because and he was able to calm down Kiera. He was able to put their mind at ease last night when they had a distinct chance at staying. And he just said, just be you. And they did listen to that, and they got through. Barely, but they got through. And so Anthony is kind-hearted. He seems to look out for those in the house. He does seem to care about those around him that are in his circle, in his group of like-minded individuals. So, and he also strategizes for his stable, the pretty boys. He seems to be the COO, the chief operating officer of the pretty boys. Dane is more the, well, Adam is clearly the muscle. Dane, I wouldn't say, I don't know if I would say Dane is the enforcer, but I guess you could kind of say that if you have to put a role in there. Mark is the dude that's the kind of I don't know, kind of like the face character on the A Team. If you ever watched the A Team from back in the day, I guess we have to mix it up. Change the pretty boys into the A Team. So you got Adam, who's a beast at comps. He's the B.A. Baracus. He's the Mr. T. You got Mark. He's face. He's the pretty boy. He's the guy that will, if you need him to do something, to get a random task done, whether it be canoodling with one of the ladies, or flirt with Sam to piss off Adam. There you go, right? Anthony is the Hannibal. Anthony is the not necessarily the guy that runs the group, but he's the brain of the operation. He's the one that loves it when a plan comes together. And then you have Dane. Murdoch. Howlin' Mad Murdoch. He's a little flighty. Goes by the seat of his pants, but always seems to come through for the team. And he's always like the A-team, and he's but he's a goofball. So, I mean, they are the A-team. When you kind of look at each of them in their own individual styles, I can see the parallel. Maybe you don't see it that way, but that's certainly the way I can look at it. I like to use analogies or similes or comparisons, when you're looking at a group, because it kind of puts things into more perspective for you. At least for me, I say you, for me, that's what it does. And if you haven't watched the A-Team, then that means you're too young, Yankee. Yankee probably doesn't mess with the A-Team. She's like, the A what? Mr. Who? No, she knows Mr. T. Who doesn't know Mr. T? Come on. I pity the fool that doesn't know about Mr. T. Now that's not iced tea, by the way. Don't get it confused. It's not iced tea. There's iced tea, then there's Mr. T. They're both about the same age, within about 5 years of each other, but 10. But one's a rapper and wears a lot of gold chains. The other one is not a rapper and wears a lot of gold chains. And I would not want to mess with either one of them. I'd be more scared of Mr. T, though. Tommy, what's going on? .420, I would agree. I would agree completely with your statement there. That Dane would be Canada's favorite player. I absolutely 100% agree with that. Right now, Dane for sure would be that dude. Absolutely. Yeah, Zeta, you're right. He's the most entertaining. I mean, I can just remember that first night. He goes and he takes that little bridge out, and then Chelsea's like, Dane, no! Like she was like heartbroken that he had missing teeth. I'm like she just wanted, like, I don't know if it was that Chelsea was kind of like, oh, I like that man over there, and then all of a sudden he's like, pop, and she's like, oh, like, an instant regret. She probably, keep it clean, Bri. Keep it clean. Keep it clean, Bri. Keep it clean. Don't go down the gutter. Don't say it. Don't say it. Maybe Chelsea was a little hot and bothered about Dane at the time, and he just popped that out, and you could hear the vultures in the desert at that point. Squawk! Squawk! So yeah. I got a computer here. And you know what this is for? This is for plugging in. Bitch. Oops, wrong one. Not wrong bitch, wrong plug. Actually, wrong way. Fuck. It won't go in. That's what she said. That's what he said. That's what they said. Thursday, March 14th. So, yeah. So feeds here. Let me bring it back. Let me get these on the screen here. It'll take just a moment, so bear with me, please. Okay. Now I gotta make sure I am locked in. Okay, there we go. And we'll see what's going on in the house. Let's see if Chelsea's got her HOH room yet. Actually, we'll go to camera 4, which appears to have
After the whole thing with like Kiera, I feel like
oh, maybe maybe she has gotten her HOH room.
expecting more out of me than I
But here we go. We got Kiki
like
and
I've been put in this like fucking weird position.
Chelsea talking right now.
And I had a talk with them as well. Yeah, I mean that's besides the point. But I said like I've been trying to talk to you and be there for you like throughout this week, and they were like, well, like it's shitty for me because I think like you're voting the other way. And I was like, I understand that, but I don't want you to not have people around you.
Yes.
Kind of thing.
Yes. I think that something that I hope isn't going to continue in this house is like I don't want people to like suddenly like isolate the target on the block. You know what I mean? Like just from like a human standpoint, like I feel like I saw that happening, and that was like I don't know. That's just shitty, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, sorry. No, go ahead.
Like in reference to like this game and where I'm at right now, like I obviously want to work with you, and I didn't say like your name in that because I want to work with you, and obviously.
Oh, Zeta, I didn't see that. Josh was in the audience tonight, huh?
And Adam started like pointing like at me and
That's
pointing at
awesome.
all of us that like kind of blowing everything their sides. Like I already approached you and approached them and told you guys like what was up.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think we already knew that. And
Yeah.
And it was important for me to let you guys know. Also, I didn't believe there was sides. I didn't think like doing something like this would separate anything. I studied with Adam yesterday to prepare for this HOH because I wanted everybody to have like their best shot.
Personally,
so, like, for me
it
going
holds
into this,
people
like,
accountable.
I know it's a hard position for you.
Yeah.
And like I don't know what to say, Chelsea. Honestly, like I feel
Holding
like
folks
I really
accountable is
tried to
always
do the
an
best
important
that
thing.
I could in every scenario.
Yeah.
Like I'm not. Like I don't know what to say.
No, I get it. Completely get what you're saying. Do you feel that you are? I guess I just.
Oh, okay, Zeta. Cool.
Moving forward, if there's anybody that you feel that you can't trust, or if there's anybody that you feel like worries you in this game, you know, like
Right.
in terms of us having like mutual people that we're all trying to feel each other out, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of us having like common goals, right? Like, is there anybody that you feel scares you in this game, or anybody that you feel like wouldn't have your back if you were anybody that would target you?
Honestly, this is a really tough question for me because I've never been in your position, so I don't know how people are gonna act towards me when they need something from me,
Right.
kind of thing, right?
Right.
So, like, to give you my most genuine answer, I'm not sure.
Okay.
No one's really needed anything from me or like asked much of me. Like, anytime I felt like a little like weird or like a vibe's been off.
Does
I've always
Kiki
said
have
something about
cankles?
it. Like I want to keep things as clean as possible for as long as possible.
Right.
Too. Like we're so early on right now.
Right.
And
I'm just wondering.
in regards
This kind of looks from this angle that she does.
These people
Not that it matters. I'm
follow
just.
through the jury with, like, I would be so on board with that. Obviously, like that's what I would like to do.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I want the best player to win. Even if it's not me, I would like to vote for the best player.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want to be a bitter juror. That would fucking kill me as like
Okay.
the fan of this game. Like I don't like.
I don't feel that you.
I would like a show of hands in the room here.
Yeah, no, like I truly like it's like integrity.
How many of you put your bare feet on your couch or your chairs? Do you sit with your bare feet on your couches and chairs?
So
Please let me know if you do.
You know, like
I won't
started
hold it
a
against
tough
you.
game a
I'm
lot.
just
I guess,
wondering.
like,
Pardon me for a moment.
I wasn't sure how to, like, approach it. And, like, that's a shitty thing to say, but, like, I honestly just wasn't sure how
No,
to
but
do
that's
it.
a fair thing too, right? That's fair. That's completely fair. That's honest. That's
Yeah.
you know, that's it. So I, you know, to be honest, like I have to think about my game moving forward and surrounding myself with people that I know are gonna have my back, right? That's what all of us have to do.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen that you have been good in a couple of comps now, and like that doesn't go unnoticed. I don't feel like you're really like ruffling feathers necessarily. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do as of yet. But like I said, I feel like this is an opportunity to not only get somebody out that I feel like could be a threat to my game, but also just to kind of see where people's heads are at. Like it's nice to be able to like have a reason to be like, okay, like
Yeah.
this is how we can approach it, right? If we haven't had a reason to talk game before, well, this gives us one. And so
Yeah.
this helps for sure.
I'm so sorry. I really need to kill near the washroom and take it.
Go for it.
So I will be the first person to do that.
Bring it in. But yeah, we all want to go far. We all either want to win or we want to get to jury. If we don't get that far, those are the common goals of everybody in this house. So I don't necessarily feel that I really needed to win power for my personal game this week. But I guess moving forward, I would just want to know if you were in power next week that you weren't gunning for me.
Oh, fuck no.
You know?
Fuck no.
All right,
Like,
so...
I wasn't. Like, I know it's, like, it might sound weird, but, like...
All right, so let's see. Kim puts her feet, pata sucia, on her own couch and chairs. Zeta, Debbie, you both do put your feet on your couch and your sofa and your chairs. 420, you do as well. Robin says if you're laying down in the couch but not sitting in the chair. Okay. Tommy, he admits to it. Zeta is explaining further Indian style barefoot on the love seat. Okay. I'm the wrong one.
Just kind of unfortunate circumstance, right?
Yeah,
Because
like, I literally fucked up, but at the time, I thought I was...
Pata sucia.
I think in this game sometimes we just find ourselves it's just the way that the circumstances unfold, right? And sometimes it's just not. It just works out that like weird position like that, right? That's why it's weird. That's why anything can happen, right? Anybody can win. Anybody can pull themselves off. Anybody can play, right? Like it's unpredictable. So that's why you need to make sure that you're surrounding yourself with people that are gonna have you despite those crazy circumstances.
Right.
I don't know necessarily who you feel that you're working with. I feel like you and Esty clearly have a strong friendship connection. I'm not sure game-wise how far that goes, or if there's other people that you feel like you're lining yourself up with.
Again, this is Chelsea speaking.
Have you had game
with Kiki
talks with many people?
I'm mostly, obviously, with Ash. I think everybody kind of, like, can clue on. Like, he's just...
Okay, I'll answer that. 420 says, okay. Dory goes, I put my feet everywhere. Okay, 420 going, does anyone not? This guy. Kim goes, my sofa, I'm going to be comfortable. LOL. I respect that. That's your couch. That's your sofa. Right. Zeta asking me. Oh, thank you, Tommy. Puff, puff, pass. Zeta says here, are you grossed out by that Brian crying, laughing emoji? Yes, I am. I see. That's the thing. It's like, okay, here. All right. Here's one of Brian's neuroses. Yes, many. Admittedly, I have many. But here we go. Feet? Mm-mm. Pata sucia. No, no, no. No, no. I don't know what it is. I don't do feet. I can't. I don't even get this, okay? This is not a fucking lie. I am OCD. I admit. That's another part of me that's a little but I'm not like Howard Hughes OCD, okay? I don't use like fucking like tissues to open doorknobs and shit like that, and you know that kind of thing. Um, but after I've showered, even if it's right after I've showered, and I'm getting dressed and I put my socks on. After I put my socks on, I Purell my hands. No lie. You're gonna go. Oh my god, you're a fucking idiot. Yeah, I am because feet gross me out. I think of feet. I think of fungus. I think of toe jam. Not that I have any of those because I don't. I've got the cleanest motherfucking feet around. Clearly because of the way I feel about that shit. But um, feet just gross me out. They get sweat. That's the second hottest part of your body. Think about it. You got socks on. Then you got shoes or boots or whatever else you're wearing. They get sweaty. They get warm. If you need me to point out where the hottest part of your body is, then I don't know what to tell you. That's the hottest part of your body. But then your feet that's number two. So, no. No pata sucia. No fungus among us. No. Now, Wonky does it, but it's okay. But, get this. Now, even though it is my loving spouse, if she starts putting her feet on my stuff, I'm cleaning the stuff. I'm not worried about her feet. I'm worried about what's on her feet. I'm not worried about her. I'm worried about what's on her. So it's like, no. So you want, yeah, I mean, full disclosure. Yeah. Oh, no. Feet, no. Feet, no. Can't do it. Can't do it. Feet gross me out. Although here's the complete hypocrisy of my statement. Kill Bill, Volume 1. Uma Thurman, been laid up for 5 years in a coma. Atrophied, can't move. Sitting in the pussy wagon, trying to tell herself, wiggle your big toe. I don't know why, but there's something about Uma Thurman's big toe that I just liked. Would I have touched it? No. Would I have done anything? No. Don't get it mixed. No. But just something about that scene was just like, I don't know, maybe it was her voice. Well, she could read the phone book to me and I would just be in heaven. But yeah, wiggle your big toe. Just, I don't know, it just, wiggle your big toe. Sorry. You're not a baby. It's not shaken baby syndrome. Shut up. Anyway, I'll let you listen to these ladies again here.
Insecurities and like weird things, anxieties come up and make us question and doubt ourselves and our position in this house. And it's constantly this like state of paranoia, and it's crazy making. But don't think that people don't like you. I don't know that to be true.
If you guys heard that pop, that was my elbow. Thank you.
So yeah, let me think about it and fucking take this fucking day, man. Like, oh my god, and now I'm like, okay, this game talk. And I'm like, I want to. I love talking about this game, but
No, but I'm sorry. I know.
no, don't. Oh my god, no, don't. I appreciate it. Like honestly, Kiki, I appreciate it. I've wanted to know where your head was at. I'm like, I feel like, you know, we did have a really good conversation, but I just feel like naturally, I think based on like perceived associations, I feel like we've just kind of been a little distant. So it's good.
Now, all right, let's all right. Since we're talking feet now, we're going to go to paws. All right, paws. Now, there's a little difference with paws. If she does have cankles, yeah, kind of, almost cankles. I don't know. If anybody's watching the feeds, tell me if Kiki's got cankles. I need your judgment, please. Anyway, not that it matters. No, Zeta. I just always wear socks. I just always wear socks or have slippers on. I don't wear full on shoes on. No. No, I'm not. But see, I never go barefoot. I never go barefoot. Even in the hottest summer days, I don't go barefoot. I have to have socks on. It's fucked. I was always like that as a kid though too. I mean, I always had. A lot of kids have to have like bare feet. I was the opposite. I had to have something on my feet. Um, whose feet smell like Doritos? Oh wait, no, I'm wait. What about what? Zeta, you smell like Doritos? Is that true? Yes. Now, when it comes to cats, the paws are fine as long as I know for a fact that they haven't been in the litter box within like the last 30 minutes to an hour. Because usually they're real good about licking and cleaning and all that. And cats have a natural detergent in their tongue, in their saliva, that not only cleans their mouth, but it also cleans what they're cleaning on their paws or what have you. So if they go and get kitty litter paws, and then they go clean their paws after, as far as I'm concerned, that's fine. Plus, those cats, they're always in your house. They're in your family. They are your family. So it's like, you know, it's like, you know, you'd hug you might grab onto somebody's foot, but you know, I don't grab on feet. But I will shake my cat's paws, you know, or I'll you know, have to do a paw shake or whatever, because I've taught them how to do that. But yeah, what, we get on this feet thing? Oh, because they were sitting on the couch barefoot. God damn it, you two! Why did you do that? Now we got another barefoot. Who's this? Oh, we got Damien now barefoot up there, motherfucker.
I've actually got yours, and that's what I said to them.
Yeah.
Straight up. So I think that being said, like I kind of went from there. I showed that I was true to my word.
Hey Molly,
Even
what's
though
up,
all
buddy?
hell broke loose, and I still had Maki's back. I tried to lie.
Chelsea's having holding court in the HOH right now,
From there, like,
and she's having talks with house guests. She just had a talk with Kiki,
Right.
and she's talking to Damien right now.
So just keep him cool so he doesn't make me.
And this is the loudest it will
okay.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just like, okay, like, so I tried, and I like looked at him in the eye, and I was just like, I can't do it, you know, I can't. Like,
Yeah.
I can't lie to this guy's
I
face.
saw that. I saw
Yeah.
there's true. You
Yeah.
have like true integrity.
Yeah.
Like there was real emotion
Yeah.
after that vote for you, and I see that.
Yeah. So like I
Yankee,
tried to
can you
hold
order
true,
cats that smell like
that being
Cool
said,
Ranch
moving
Cool
forward,
Ranch Doritos,
Like obviously I'm open again.
or are they just standard cheesy
I showed
Doritos?
that I'm loyal.
I mean,
Showed that I stick to my word no matter even my butts
Just
on the
asking.
line, which I put myself back into that situation ultimately again. And yeah, just moving forward, like obviously I don't want to go on the block, but I'll have you know if you don't put me on the block, you know you'll never ever be a target for me. Like and like my word is true. I think I've proved that, and that you know there's no bullshit with me, and that I could be potentially someone who could you know take a hit for you later if you need to get in. Because like I like obviously there's other players here who want this thing probably deserve this thing more than me, but I want to.
Don't say that. Don't diminish that.
I know, but but I want to go as far as I can.
Right.
And if I'm,
Why are you guys still talking about Dory's toes?
You didn't want to participate. You know, I don't buy into that bullshit of like, oh, your girlfriend wanted you to participate.
Is Dory even still here to defend herself about her toes?
I really don't.
I appreciate that, because I wouldn't have come here.
Everybody's saying things smell like Dory's toes. Damn it!
Yeah.
What is it with that?
Yeah, just like you have my word that if I do stick and if I don't get on the block and all that stuff, that could potentially happen. That you're good with me in my books, and then that I'm open to helping anybody else who wants to kind of work with me and stuff.
What?
From there, and just build more relationships.
Turtle.
Moving forward.
Turtle.
Yeah, basically. And
Do you feel like my thoughts with this HOH is that it's still an early one to win, right? And so there's still a lot of game left to play, and I need to think about who I'm going to surround myself with moving forward, knowing that people have my back. Like you saying that I'm not a target for you, I'm listening to that, right? That is important for me to hear, because I think that I don't want there to be. I don't want to declare war and have like these sides right now. I don't think that that's necessary.
Yeah.
I think that we need to surround ourselves with people that we think are going to have our back, and then be safe when the game starts picking up the pace, and then it comes down to luck when we get down to the double and triple eviction. It's going to move really fast. And so I want to have the most people in here that I think are going to keep me safe. So I hear that. I guess I wonder, because I don't know, because I haven't really talked very much game with you, like who do you feel, are there people that you feel you're worried about in terms of thinking that you're a target for them, or are there people that you feel make you nervous?
Well, just like I feel like I don't know where Sam's going, if she's ever gonna come at me or not, but I feel like
sorry, just give us 1 second.
Yeah, she could I don't know, use me, but at the same time, when the vote was switching, I was like, okay, maybe this is where people are at and where the good vibes are actually coming from and stuff like that.
Right,
so,
right.
I wanted to switch, and now looking out there, no one's looking me in the eye anymore. Not anybody, even the people who I just voted with.
See, and that's what I find.
It's just weird. That's odd.
That's what I find.
It's a battle for them, and
yeah.
And it's just okay, that's just out the window now. So it's
see, and because people are nervous because everyone just wants to know where they stand in this game, right? And it's like a scramble to make sure that you're in the right place of the hierarchy, right? And things change fast, and that makes me. I hate that, because I feel like had somebody else won, I feel like I would have been a target because, I'm not saying someone in particular, but had power been different this week, I feel that I could have been a target based on a perceived association because of wanting to be good to someone who was suddenly being isolated by the house, right? I feel like we have this pattern now of because it's early and no one wants to make a clear declaration of where they stand, I feel like what we do as a house is we look at the person that we think is a target and then we isolate them because nobody wants to be associated.
Yeah, because then if you talk to them, it's not
that's garbage. We're all humans. There's not that many people here. That's I don't know, that.
And that's the
I hear that too.
When Kiera was up, I was and this is what my mistake was. I was the first week I was on the block, and then the second week I'm freaking not on the block, so I give Mac my word because I thought that's what the punt was.
Right.
So I couldn't. I still hung out with Kiera a lot and tried to make her feel good, but I could never say yes to her that I had her vote officially until it was. So it was truthful as much as it was, and then I was just okay, well, who am I to look Maki in the eye and lie to him?
Really, Kim?
Right.
So that's where it went, and I was switching I was going with the house like normal. And
I get that.
Why did I even start
the
thing?
position that you've taken in this.
God damn.
I feel like sometimes I think in the beginning it just really comes down to luck, right? It just comes down to like we were talking the other day. You saying something that seemed like an arbitrary thing.
I suppose technically, yeah.
Made you a target because there was nothing else. There was no one else to pick, right?
Yeah.
And so I understand
Headphones
that
connected to the neck bone's connected to the.
have that, and I completely understand that. I feel like you know, I don't want you to be scared because you're like a victim of circumstance
Yeah.
in this game.
Yeah.
So, but this is a good opportunity for me.
I know. I see what I've done. I see what I've done.
That I feel could be a threat. To
I
my
know,
game,
Debbie.
But also to
I
see
know.
where people's heads are at, and it's nice to like have the chance.
I
to
did it
talk to
again.
you and kind of see what you're thinking.
Yeah.
And
That's me stirring up shit.
I know moving forward, like that I'm not on your radar. To know that is important to me.
Yeah, for sure. That means a lot. And yeah, and my word is true, obviously, like I said. And, you know, and if it did get down to, like, if I actually ended up staying in the game for a long period of time, I feel like, you know, I'm beatable because I haven't done shit.
Well,
and it's not like I'm throwing competitions.
You don't know that. You don't know
I
that.
but it's like I'm not even like I don't throw competitions. I'm like actually trying to like.
He's touching his foot.
What are you doing?
He's touching his foot
There
with his
hasn't,
hand.
but there hasn't been that. Honestly, there hasn't been that
Yeah,
many. Like I won by being faster,
Touching his
fast
foot with
enough
his
to
hand.
push a button.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? It's whatever.
Yeah,
He's holding his foot with
Who do you? Okay, so who do you then feel now? Feeling like suddenly the tables have turned that quick. I haven't even been out there. I haven't even picked up on. Like I haven't even. I'm like I feel like I haven't even left this room.
Yeah.
So I don't know that vibe yet. But what do you feel like? Do you feel that there's anybody that you are working with? Is there anybody that you trust in terms of like the decision that was made? Like obviously there were a few people that voted to get him out. So do you feel like there's that trust is broken? Do you feel like that?
I think so. Yeah. Like I like Dane never put me up in the box. I appreciated that. And then, but at the same time, he's kind of like just like he's worried about his game, and I'm like, okay, like it's cool, man. Like so, and then like
Be right back.
I kind of trust like some of the boys, but just because I'm, you know, close with them.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I understand that. It's a natural bond, right?
And then, well, I don't know. I don't know if I can trust anybody else anymore because I feel like we're limited to 5 people who are on the radar now because of the vote, and I feel like they would like throw me under the bus, kind of thing right now to like kind of get it off. But I don't know. Maybe it's not like that. Maybe it's just me being paranoid because they're not looking me in the eye right now.
Yeah.
Like that.
I mean, I think paranoia is definitely
Yours
real in
totally.
this game, right? And body language and stuff like that is important to pay attention to. What?
Oh, I bet you can't, Kim. I bet you can't wait to get that foot massage. Oh, yes, you'll be getting that foot massage, won't you? And then that guy will be getting his hands on your feet, and he'll be loving it.
A prayer that
That's creepy.
If you didn't vote that way, that you wouldn't.
Why?
Tell me about that.
Yeah, so that was weird. So I went in the bathroom to get ready for the vote, and I'm ready to vote with you guys.
Yeah.
Anyone eat pig's feet?
And I get in there, and she's just like...
Well, no, not that I know of, but I've eaten hot dogs, so I'm sure that there's some feet in there, I guess.
Everybody walked in, like, kind of there, like, what are you doing here? And I was like,
But at least they probably clean the feet first, right? I would hope.
hard for me to do.
Now I'm wondering about hot dogs.
To do the prayer thing and just like, you know, said what it was, and it was just like, oh my god, like Canada's looking down and I'm doing a prayer, and now I'm gonna go against my word against Maki, and it's just like it was very manipulative, I guess you could say, and it didn't really help me, and I was just like, wow, like.
So you thought the prayer itself was manipulative?
Yeah.
Okay.
Soft and supple.
I know it's good intention.
I just want a clarification because I feel like I heard something.
Wow.
I just wondered what that was.
So like it,
I mean,
you know,
I mean, 420 making them sound like boobs. I mean, shit. Come on.
But at the same time, you know,
Do your feet have nipples? I mean, come on.
Right.
Soft and supple.
But, you know, I have.
Okay, I feel like the way that you're explaining it to me now makes it seem like it's not what I was told. Maybe it's manipulative, but it seemed more malicious. What I heard was
420 with his BB feet.
So that clarifies that for me.
But then Mark came in and he was like, "What are you voting for?" He's like, "I'm voting for Maki to go." And she was just like, kind of, you know, okay, so like whatever, then go do that, whatever. And, okay, here we go. I guess I gotta have to be a good person and hold to my word.
Okay.
That's what I did, so.
Okay, I thought it was I thought that happened differently. So that's okay. That's good to know. Okay. So. Okay. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do just yet, but Like I said,
Hey,
I don't.
you know,
I feel like you have largely been like a victim of circus.
folks, I just realized. Do you realize what channel we're talking on here? Now, I know it says Big Brother Bry up at the top. Um, but we're talking about feet. And we're on Toe the Camel. Now, I just said, oh shit, we're on Toe the Camel. So let me tell you folks that are watching on the replay of this show on YouTube on Big Brother Bry. Thank you for watching. First of all, if you've been confused for the last series of moments or many moments, there's been a discussion between me and the chat about feet. The discussion has continued in the chat since then. By the way, for those of you that wish to know, 420's feet are soft and supple. And he always gets compliments on them. So, soft and supple, I think boobs. I don't think feet. But okay. Alright. Alright. Um, so, yes. Feet. Right.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, I haven't known exactly
Toe was actually quite interested in the discussion.
wanting to kind of. No one wants to go back on the block, right?
Yeah,
No one wants to
right.
experience
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So I get it. I really do get it.
It's camel
Yeah.
time.
Well, let's leave it at this for now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have a few more conversations,
Mhm.
kind of work out what I feel like is best moving forward. So I don't know if they're gonna be tomorrow or if they're gonna give me a day
Yeah.
or what.
We
But
don't know, yeah.
I feel like after this crazy day, I feel like I kind of just need to like digest everything that's happened. Like
Ew.
honestly, I would have been fine with like just winning that and then like not having any game talk. I feel like
Yeah.
even just for my own personal like
Yeah.
mental well-being, that was
Yeah.
like a lot of adrenaline and like
Yeah,
a lot of
right?
craziness.
That's
So
pretty crazy, yeah.
crazy to absorb all of that, right?
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
Alright.
what a show.
I
What
will
a
tell you, I'm
show
going to
we were.
change the channel because I want to see, honestly, if there's a little bit better conversation going on elsewhere. She's feeling out Damien, and Damien is boring as fuck. And he keeps touching his feet, so I'm getting away from him. We're going to go watch Kiki and, looks like, Esty.
How quick Mark is looking on his feet too, because he's like, well, I'm working with them, now I gotta show that like all of his life.
I really do wish I could get the volume higher, folks. My TV's got a damn good volume on it, and it goes up to 100, and you can usually I have it on at 40 and this motherfucker blares. But I've got my volume on the computer also pushed all the way up, and their microphones are just not picking up a hell of a lot. Especially when they're really whispering here.
He came up to me after he was like, was that bad? And I was like, yes. Huh? Okay, say it again. Say it again without the fucking.
Canada, this young blood in this game, Junior, and we need you.
Kiki and Esty we're being playful to the camera.
Do you want big moves? Do you want powerful women?
You want it?
Yes, you do.
You want the popular kids out of this game? Because we do too. This is not high school. This is not. We left high school like 7 years ago.
I came here to twerk it out. That's what we're gonna do.
She came here to twerk it out.
We're amazing. We like. I don't care at this point, honestly.
I wish these two would hook up, actually.
I know it's bad. I know it's bad.
Yeah, I said it.
Oh, Chelsea also said something to me. She was like, I really like something about like the fact that you're 23 and you're like so headstrong. Like I couldn't do this at 23. Or like such a lot about like who you are, especially since you were younger. Like, so maybe you could see that too. Like I'm happy that
Really not as much going on, and it's much harder to hear over on that channel, so we'll go where the mics are hot. And let's
So
see.
you want me to talk to you?
Okay, Chelsea's downstairs now.
Not really.
You feel comfortable with
I thought we had enough yesterday.
Sam's like,
I kinda
did
feel
you
that
want to
too.
talk to
I
me?
kinda
And she's
feel
like,
that too.
not really.
You feel
She
like
was
you
just
know,
joking,
if
of
you
course,
wanna
when
talk
she
to me
said that.
tonight, we definitely can do that. If you want to talk to me tomorrow,
I feel like whatever we will be, I think you're smart. I think there's common goals.
Yep.
I think there's other things and much smarter ways for you to go. But you need to what's best for your game. But I think it aligns with like we had talked about. So I don't feel the need to take up your time when.
well, let's.
So
there's
Mama
things that
Kay
we
is
can
just
bring
basically
about.
saying she
And I
doesn't need to
definitely
talk to
wanna
her.
you. You know that.
Yeah, man.
So let's congregate and have a chat.
Schedule a time for tomorrow.
And Chelsea's saying we should still talk.
Bright and early, but
Interesting.
okay.
Yeah, yeah, man.
But yeah,
Interesting.
I'm down for waiting.
I see parallels there.
Nice. That's cool. Cool. Yeah, man.
Goodio.
Yeah, man.
Video? Video?
Yeah.
Was it
But yeah,
the
so
next
they're
day
going to
for you?
congregate and have a little talk. Now
Next
that
day
was
for Dane.
Adam,
Yeah.
Samantha, Mama
it
Kay, and Chelsea just talking right now.
It was like 2 days. Maybe that's different though.
Because I slept in my room. I don't know. I know I slept in there a
It's
couple
gonna
nights
be
before they gave me the
tomorrow,
room.
Right?
Yeah, I think so. And then, because we'll have to have, yeah, we'll have a comp. We'll have to do that at some point. I can't wait to see this.
The house does seem to be very quiet. I have not seen Dane, Mark,
It can.
Competition at
Anthony.
Well, then make sure you're on the winning team.
I don't know where any of them are.
Back up now.
Oh,
Hi, Pete. How
well,
are you?
I've just found Cory and I found
Good,
Mark.
good,
They're in the
good.
pantry.
I'm very tired.
The revolving
How are you-
door.
Yeah. How are you guys feeling?
Good.
Yeah.
Really good, yeah.
I can come to you tomorrow.
Do you want to chat with me tomorrow? Okay. I feel like we're probably gonna get told that it's bedtime soon.
Is someone chatting with you now upstairs?
No.
Okay.
No, she's right here.
Yeah, fair.
So it seems like the meetings, the one-on-ones, and the
If you want for your own peace of mind to talk to me tonight, we definitely can. But if you want to wait till tomorrow, that's totally cool too.
No. Just a little pitch.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Just because I know you and I haven't really talked to my team. So
Yeah.
just a little pitch.
Yeah.
For our breakfast.
Cool. Cool bean.
That works for you?
What?
You want to talk with Mark?
No, I literally was I'm just wandering around. I just needed like a change of environment for a
Way
second.
too much game talking.
Yeah, just a
right
lot,
now.
and after a lot, you know what I mean? After a lot of already
Isn't it
craziness.
great? Isn't it great when everyone's coming to you and you're finding out, oh, alright, so it's like this, and it's like that, and it's like that.
I don't know that it's definitely it's a nice opportunity, right? It's a nice opportunity to have conversations, right?
Robin. That's a good question.
It's fucking been a long day.
Many of them are doubting it. Many of them are doubting she's 29. So, yeah. But they don't talk about it a lot. It's only been here and there.
Teacher. I know, like in the teacher room. So it's kind of like you have your schedule. So just tell me what.
I mean, they're calling her Mama Kay.
Well, let's just
I mean, they
let's
clearly
just
don't
wake
fucking
up
buy
tomorrow, see
shit
if that
about...
thing is on the screen,
They must not be buying shit about her being
Yeah.
and go from there.
no kids and 29.
So it did happen last night, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you're really awake right now.
Me?
Yeah.
Cory's always.
I had a coffee.
Just come talk to me right now. Then we have to schedule a
Are
time
you,
tomorrow.
are you sure?
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
see you guys.
Yeah.
Take care.
Okay.
Hi, bye.
See you, bye.
So they are gonna have their
Otherwise,
talk.
I feel like it's like I can't. You're gonna
So-
be working out for 3 hours anyways, so.
We'll see how the talk goes. We'll go with this one last talk that she's gonna have, because it looks like she was gonna wind down her talks for the night, or at least she was trying to.
I know, right? Just to do
But she
a
was
concept
open to
without
having
pressing
this
a button.
conversation now with Cory. So,
Yep. Oh, I hope they pump a little bit of air in here. Feels a lot cooler in here, actually. Does it? Oh, yeah. I feel like it feels hot.
now Eddie is trying to cock block here, I don't know.
Just give us a couple
Oh
minutes.
shit, he was waiting for a long time.
Oh, was he wait? Oh, I didn't realize he was waiting. Okay, whatever. I just want to pick your brain for a second. So it's all good. It's all good. All right.
Whatever, Eddie can still wait.
Oh my god. I feel like you should tell us the book.
Oh, more pata
And this is when I said,
sucia!
"Why is it failing?" You're like, well, here's the evidence.
Well, anyway,
You lay it out.
because your kids are shithead. That's why. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know we haven't talked much game, and I feel like you've probably felt that with a lot of people because I think that it's been obviously. I think you knew what you were coming into, right? You were coming into this assumption that like,
And the thing
people
is
are
about
wondering.
the thing is about this week is that normally I would have gone in a little bit deeper with game and things like that, but it's the flip flopping that was going on. There was so much conversation surrounded about that, and then when they told
Yes, the
me,
Moo was the
so, like,
giveaway.
during, like, relationships and things like
Absolutely.
that, so I figured I might as well just
What was she thinking going to the
work
Moo?
on getting along with people,
Come
getting
on.
to know people,
Yeah.
right?
Honestly, and I think
Who
that's
under
what's
30
smart
wears a
because
moo-moo? Unless you're Samoan.
to come into this environment, I think we all, right off the bat, you know, I think we all really try and like find our place in this game and kind of like try and fit in with the hierarchy and make sure that we're not going to be the first or the second or the third to go home, right?
Yeah.
Nobody wants that. There's like a sense of shame with that, right?
Yeah.
So I think we all kind of like scramble and try and find our footing really quickly.
Yeah.
So like, honestly, like, I respect you for being able to have the perspective.
Thank you.
Honestly, like, and I said it right from the beginning, I was like, I kind of feel bad for you walking into this, like, walking in with relationships
42,
Kim.
Kim.
You know, right? And to walk in with 13 people that have already met each other, like,
They know each other and
That's
bonds
really
being
good.
made.
Robin, I like that.
You
That
say
was
the
good.
wrong thing to the wrong person because you don't know who's with who. And so that's why I said, you know what? Don't go in. Don't go too crazy, right? I said, because if you do, you already have a target on your back.
and it's smart because I feel like the learning curve, we all had a learning curve and you had a much steeper one, right? You know, and but respect, right? For not being like, okay, I'm gonna pick a side. You know, I'm just gonna kind of make sure I'm just gonna cover my bases. And
I appreciate that.
I think that part of
really
that I think is, you know, is like I think people being a little bit skeptical and like afraid, right? But also like being smart enough to not push it, to not try and like immediately be like, okay, I need to make sure that I'm good, so I'm just gonna like quickly form something, I'm gonna trade information, and then make sure that I'm okay.
Yeah.
So I see that, and that makes me feel like you're a smart person and a smart game player.
I'm trying to go with it, like I'm slowly figuring. Like someone was saying today, it's like, yeah, like I gotta study, and I was like, what day are we on?
But we all have
14. No,
13.
13.
But we all have different strengths, right? We all have different strengths. And I think in this instance, right, we're all kind of looking to be like, well, this person's a comp beast or this person's this, right? Like none of us really have proved ourselves just yet. We don't know exactly what our strengths are.
That's a good point.
And so
That's a really good point.
Yeah, it's all just based on these like perceived notions. Exactly. But I feel like I have to think about my game moving forward, and
you gotta think about your game.
Yeah, and
right?
I'm in a unique position right now to have game conversations that I wouldn't, like I said, that I wouldn't normally be having right this soon, right?
Yep.
And so I appreciate that opportunity. I appreciate the opportunity to like be able to like pick people's brains just a little bit.
Definitely.
And make sure that I'm surrounding myself with people that
Zeta, I agree. Cory does look a little bit older than 29. I think she looks more like she's 34.
Something that's not going to get you just week by week, because you do. You need to think like 2, 3, 4 weeks ahead, and so.
And it is unpredictable. It's impossible to see that, but I
Adapted. So that's why, like, when I came into this house, I said, make the relationships, observe, right? And I said, and if people approach you with game talk, then be open to it. Be open to the game talk. Don't throw names out. Don't solidify. Like, don't try not to do too much of that. I said, or else you're gonna bury yourself.
You're smart.
Smart.
And I appreciate
Yeah.
I
Make 3 final twos in your first 24 hours.
A level head. And I appreciate
If she only knew.
So I will say that because of this twist, and I was telling Adam this earlier actually. I think Adam, is it Adam? Yeah. Actually, I haven't told him. So I told Adam this. I'll tell you this too. Is that I think if I had to come into the game originally, I think my approach would have been different. I feel like I'm doing things differently because I'm coming in late. I think I might have maybe hid my strengths. Or like hid that I was really good at this stuff because I wouldn't want people to see. But because I did come in late, I just wanted to show people work with me because the thing is I'm vulnerable.
Yeah.
I don't have anybody. So if you can use me, I'm open to the idea.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much, I figured that should be my pitch because I feel like that's the point I am in my game right now.
Yeah.
Is that I'm building relationships and everybody is so lovely until today.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, Zeta wants Sam out.
Like,
Zeta wants Sam
Just when, like,
out.
attention. I can't deal with this.
Zeta doesn't like Sam.
It's a game. Just make a decision and let's just be adults.
What was the word?
That's why now
Zeta,
I'm like,
what was the word you had for
oh my
about
God, I
Sam?
need
What
to
was the word?
figure my shit out. I said, or I'm gonna be gone.
I think that surprised a lot of us, though. That level of amp up and tension and crazy, because nobody wants to rock the boat. Nobody wants to define.
Oh yeah, that's right,
when they
skank.
really aren't
That's
into this game.
another.
Yeah.
That was another word. Yes.
I
Now Zeta, see, look what Yankees doing. We're talking about cows. So now we've gone from feet
yeah, and I
to
stayed
cows.
out of it because I was like,
That means then
No,
we'll all end up with hoof
yeah.
and mouth disease.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not
So you
cool.
yell at
I
us in the
told you,
moment,
pata
it's not
sucia,
something
not
that's
good.
how I operate, and so I see
But
who was doing that, right?
Yeah, and I think
Why cows?
that's where like you and I have like similar mentalities, like our
I think you are. Honestly,
yeah.
like,
Oh yeah.
I don't know how I would have walked into this house late after everybody. Like, I think that would have been very, very, that would have been very scary.
Yeah.
And like I said, Deb and I feel like you really brought like a nice light energy to this house.
You're so
You know that
sweet.
you know that you have. Right?
I know it's been fun, yeah.
And I don't want you to think that my lack of game talk to you was because
No,
I didn't want to work with you.
And
It was because I think everyone was being very cautious, right? Because everyone
Well, she's
was
really
wondering,
good.
like,
She's really good at like
is there more?
Is there a twist?
Is there something else? Does
Oh
she
yeah.
have
being
a
nice
power?
and
Is there
complimentary and
something,
shit.
I
right?
get it.
And I hope that you do get that and understand that and see that. Like
Totally.
I would like to be able to keep working with you as we go forward
Yeah.
in this game. Like I feel like I've been hesitant to create much of a relationship, but that's out of that general sense of
Sounds like she's buttering her up to tell her that I'm putting you up.
Feeling like this week was telling.
It
right?
was.
And I want to make sure that I'm not immediately jumping to the majority or jumping to try and like campaign for somebody else or create like strong associations that aren't necessarily there, right? Like largely this last week I kind of stayed out of it.
And that's so good.
It's kind of a weird moment to have power, right? I don't necessarily feel like I needed it for my personal game this week, but it's good for me to be able to
Make
not
those
only
connections.
not only get somebody out, but also be able to like have this opportunity to have these game conversations that I don't know that I would have needed to have quite yet.
Yeah.
So you're definitely not on my radar.
Okay. That's good. So what I can say is I figured this would probably be a good pitch because it's ridiculous to say me and you let's work together. That's ridiculous because there's so much going on in the house, and I know that you don't want to sit here and talk with me just in case something changes and you don't want to lie.
Chelsea just told her straight out, not on my radar. All right, so my idea that Cory might go up is maybe trash. Maybe it's not right. I thought maybe she would be a natural selection. Her and Mama K, maybe. But maybe Chelsea sees a different target. I don't know if it's maybe Damien. Maybe, if she's looking for a power player to get rid of, Damien might be a person to consider because he is clearly a good in-shape dude. He's got a good social game. He's not the best social player, but he's not really setting anybody's noses out of joint. He did survive the block 11-0 on the first time around, so it's not like he hasn't been on the block before. I really do feel Mama K might go up, though, because she just either, I don't know, it just seemed like she was trying to tell Chelsea, like, no, you just do what you think you need to do. It's all good. And like, whatever. And it's like, she didn't even want to meet, really, like, didn't want to really meet with her. And, I don't know, I just find that a little odd. And if I was the HOH, I'd find that a little off-putting. That you're offering to meet with your constituents, and they don't want to take advantage of that. And you know, you could say the other way around would also be a work like that too. It would feel the same way. So yeah, I mean, she didn't really want to be part of having a meeting, but then Chelsea's like, well, you know, I think we should all kind of compare notes, and she was saying this to Adam and Samantha at the same time. So she said, well, why don't we all just meet in the morning? We should just talk things out, you know. Well, Adam and Samantha are already on her page. They're already right there with her. Those three are pretty tight. Because Chelsea's real tight to Adam. Adam is cling wrap to Samantha, or vice versa. And Mama K, well, I mean, floater, hello. So and it's weird because how I like Mama K, but the thing is that, you know, she goes in under the wrong premise. She goes in with the idea, I'm 29, I don't have kids. No, you're 30, you're 42, and you have 4 kids. Now, if you're going to come in and sell yourself as being 29, you have to act the role. You can't act 42. If you're going to be 29, you have to act 29. There are people. Dane's like 30 years old, and he acts like he's 17 or 21 or 22. You know, like he's just, you know, partying, and he's up and down all over the place. I mean, she's got to show a little bit more zest for life if she's going to try to pass herself off for 30 something or 29. Really bad choice of numbers. Anyway, so let's see here. Yes, Kim, that's right. Yeah, I think it is Mama K's week to go. Let me just see here. All right, so oh, moo-moos. Oh, that's why you said cows. Okay, that's cool. Yankee, I'll give you a call in a few minutes here. I am getting ready to head out here, folks. It's been 2 hours, so or just about, almost. So we'll be back tomorrow night with a recap of, or actually not a recap tomorrow night. There's no recap of anything. Well, wait. No, there's no recap tomorrow night. There's no show tomorrow night, but we'll be on tomorrow night. 10:30 Central, or I'm sorry, 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central, 7:30 on the West Coast, and we'll have our nightly coverage of the feeds, and we'll have some talk about what's going on in the house. We'll see who nominated. Be real interesting to find that out. So until then, this is me saying good night, peace, love, and we'll see you later. Nighty night. And good night for Wonky, by the way. I'm passing that along. She didn't say it, but I know she would say to tell you good night.